Hi Flosstube and welcome to my channel. This is Dory 23 Stitches and my name is Dory. I have a special guest with me this week. This is Honey. She is my ex-husband's puppy who I'm babysitting while they're away. She is half Chihuahua and half Rat Terrier, I think. She's the sweetest little girl. She's a tiny little girl, right? You give Dory kisses? So she's been visiting with us. I haven't even shown you my pets yet, but she happened to be sitting with me when I started, so she's waiting for Daddy to come home, right? And she's just the sweetest little girl. She's been sleeping with me curled up while they've been gone, right? Anyway, I just wanted to say hi to everybody and welcome back. And I wanted to thank everyone who watched the last or the first episode. This is my second episode. Thank you for all of your comments, all the really kind support that I've gotten from everyone. Thank you for subscribing. We're getting there little by little. Really excited to be here. Can I put you down now? Isn't she the sweetest little girl? She's so sweet. I have to show you my own dog and my two cats. We haven't gotten there yet. Can I put you down? Okay. Anyway, sorry for the interruption. Today I'm probably going to go over my whips. I showed you my whip parade the first episode. This episode, I'm just going to show you the ones that I've worked on since the last time we talked. I have two new starts, and then I'm going to show you my kitted up projects, which is what I promised on the last episode, but we were running out of time, so I decided to save it for this one. And then after that, we'll get to some haul, and I have a little giveaway to tell you all about. So, um, I'm just trying to think if anything's been going on with me the past couple weeks. Just been working. Oh, we went on vacation. We went to Ocean City, New Jersey for a week. My son and I go with my very good friends. It also turns out to be my boss. We were coworkers, and then he got promoted, and now he's my manager. But we've been going on vacation for a really long time. It's been about 10 years probably. So we did that while we were gone. I got to visit a stitch shop, which I'm going to talk to you more about that when we do haul, so I can show you what I got and where I got it from. What else has been going on? We've seen Dave Matthews in concert 3 times this summer. My son and I enjoy doing that. Can I put you down now? She's not going to let me put her down. Come on, let me put you down. Um, so yeah, it's been a busy summer, but now things are quieting down a little bit. I'm looking forward to my son starting college. He's going to be going to our local community college. So that's happening at the end of August. And really just working and stitching. So, okay, sorry about that. Honey had me a little bit distracted, so I had to cut and take two. But moving on, I'm going to start you with my works in progress. The last time we met, I did show you my first Carolyn Manning, and this one is called Misty Mornings. I'm going to switch my camera to this one. I am loving this project. I don't know where let me find where the picture is so I can show you what it's going to look like. I'm having so much fun with it. I can't put it down. And I love that it's like starting to take shape a little bit there. Let me show you the picture. This is my first Carolyn Manning, and I'm really enjoying it. So here is what it will look like when it's finished. Loving it, loving it. On this project I am using, I got up to go get my book so I could see what kind of fabric I'm doing Misty Mornings on, and you're about to meet my second animal of the evening. Let me switch my camera. This is this is my little Snowy White. Say hi, Snowy. I came back to the table and she was on the table on top of my project. So this is going to be a pet night, I think. Say hello. This is my sweet girl. Her sister Stormy is turning 4 today, and Snowy will be 4 in 2 weeks. She's my sweet little girl. I'm going to be covered in cat hair now. But that was a nice surprise coming back and finding her on the table on top of my project. Okay, sorry. I wanted to let you know that my Misty Mornings is being stitched on 28 count Mystic Gray Cashel linen. And this is going to be really my first full coverage, even though it's not like a Haid. But the only time you're going to see the fabric is around this edge. So I did stick with the gray, just so it would be even with what was suggested. But that is the product I've been working on the most lately. So let me put this aside. Okay. My next whip that I was going to tell you about is my Happy Harvest by Cherry Hill Stitchery. This is the picture of what it will look like I'm sorry I'm a little bit discombobulated tonight. With all the animals and everything, I'm kind of got to get myself back on track. So here's my happy harvest. I'm absolutely loving this project. But I love Cherry Hill Stitchery anyway, as you'll see with all my kitted up projects that I have. I'm just trying to see what this is on. This is on 28 count antique white Lugana, and here is where I am. This is my happy harvest. I love the colors on this. I'm using the called for Weeks. Let's see what's in here. There are Weeks Dye Works carrot and sweet potato, and the other colors are DMC. So I'm using everything that's called for, and I love it. There's my corgi needle minder that I love, and this was attached to it, and I kind of wanted to talk about this, which I forgot to do last time. Just need a background here. Does anybody use this little tool? This is my star detailer, which I cannot stitch without. It works really well if you're playing thread chicken and your thread gets really short. You can finish your last few stitches with this, and you can also secure your thread behind other stitches. So that was in this project because I've been working on this one too. I have two of these, and I usually have it with me whenever I'm stitching. So I make sure I bring it to work when I'm stitching at work. So that's my happy harvest. Okay, and then I have one more. My other whip, I have plenty of whips, but the other one that I've been working on is, of course, my North Pole. I worked on this a little bit on vacation. Many of you are working on this project. I just love it. I'm not where I'm supposed to be for July, but I have gotten some of this second section done. So I'm working on the train now. And I was trying to decide if I was going to stitch this blue present, because I do have the buttons. So I might not stitch it and just put the button in. So that's why it's not there yet. I'm still deciding. So here's where I am. I'm using all the called for specialty flosses on this, and I love these colors. This is that Turkish red. It's a Weeks, I think. Beautiful red. And my really tealy. Teal is my favorite color. So that's, I think, part of what really drew me to this project was that color, teal. So we're getting there. This is a stitch along. I don't know if anybody else is working on it, but I'm supposed to be doing that section for July, and it's almost August, and I'm not there yet. So, okay, those are the whips that I've worked on. Switch back to the camera. Somebody's behind my chair again. She's on the other side. Okay, there she is. Okay. Are you going to let me do this, or are you going to be in my lap all night? What do you think? Okay, you have to let me put you down. Okay. I apologize for that. Okay. New starts. As we were leaving for our vacation to the beach, the mail came, and I got this was I don't know if it was a subscription box or if I just ordered the one box. I guess I'll see if another one comes. But this is Historical Sampler Company. This is their advent calendar, and I think this is so pretty. So as I was running out the door for vacation, I grabbed it, brought it with me, and it is not not on the Q-snap. Sorry. This came with I think it's 16 count Inga. This is a kit, so here's the flosses. I don't do kits a lot, but I really fell in love with this. So this is my small start. Got a little bit done on vacation. I love the red and white. And even though it's a basic border, I think it really stands out. It's really pretty. So this is one of my new starts. Like I said, I haven't worked on it since we got back from vacation, but I did work on it at the beach, and I loved it. I tried to get the other girls that we were with interested in stitching, but they're teenagers. They're not quite there yet. That's okay. The next thing I'm going to show you, let this get turned, was supposed to be a kitted up project, and then I decided to start it the other night, so now it's a new project, a new start. And I have a picture of, this was a PDF, so I only have the chart, but I think, nope, I do have the picture. Primrose Cottage Stitches, Christmas Rules. I love this. I have the autumn rules as well, but I really wanted to start this. And I'm just using, I've gotten the 14 count Ada on Amazon from something. I just wanted to try it. So this is my very, very small start. This is the S and the T in the beginning of the M. So I'm starting it at the top, but in the center of the top. So I didn't get very far, but I did get a little bit, a little start on it. I did want to mention When I posted my North Pole uh, on the Primrose group page, a lot of people were interested in this needle minder. And this came in the Caterpillar Cross Stitch Advent box, and they are now going to be selling it. So isn't he cute, this Santa? So if you love this Santa, he's going to be on sale soon. I love their needle minders. I think they have the best needle minders out there. I like that they're flat and they are very strong. So that's Christmas rules. I'm hoping to do some more of that and get going on it because I really like it. Okay, that's actually, let me switch back. That's it for my whips. Well, the ones that I actually worked on since the last time I saw you. I have a huge pile here. Wait till you see this of my kitted up projects. I guess I'm like a lot of other people where I can't stop buying things and I love kitting them up. I love putting them with their fabric and their threads. And I do want to preface this by saying, as a 30 plus year stitcher, I now have the entire collection of DMC, the regular DMCs. So when I say things are kitted up, I don't have all the DMCs in each project because I pull them as I go. If I'm going to be using Classic Colorworks or Weeks, that I make sure I have that and then it'll be kitted up. So you won't see the DMCs because they're still in their respective boxes, but I just wanted to preface this by saying that. So, basically once I have the specialty threads and the fabric, I consider it kitted up. So let me get into this long thing that it's going to be. This is my first one. This is actually a kit from Caterpillar Cross Stitch. All is bright. I want to see if I wrote down, I believe this is 16 count Ada that they sent with this. And I think I showed you guys last time, but this is how they send their thread, and I just think it's adorable. So it's the picture. All is bright. And the Ada. I have not started it yet, but it's here and ready to go. So that's the first one. My next one is also a Caterpillar cross stitch. If I don't do this now, it'll be a mess later, so bear with me. This has the sticky on it, which is hard. Okay. Okay, my next one is also a Caterpillar cross stitch. It's also a kit. Love this Hello Pumpkin. I love the colors in this, and I don't know if I've mentioned before, but I love autumn. It's my favorite season. So you'll see me doing a lot of autumn stitching. This is an even weave. This is a 28 count white even weave that they sent. Whoops. Whoops. I got to get better at that, not showing the pattern, the chart, but here are the colors. Very, very pretty. They use all DMC. There's my fabric. And I showed the pattern again. And I didn't mean to. Okay. Moving right along. I'm going to take this out because of the glare. I was testing this earlier. Some more Cherry Hill Stitchery. Sweater Weather. That's Sherman. Sherman and then Sweater Weather. And I have the fabric for both projects. This is, I have it in my little book. This is Vintage Smoky White Lugana. 25 count because I want them to be a little bit bigger. And I do have some there. The flosses. So whatever specialty flosses are needed, they're in there. And I have enough fabric to do both of these. I love this company. I love Cherry Hill. I should have put all the Cherry Hill together and all the Caterpillar cross stitch, but I didn't do that. I just went through. Okay. My next one I know a lot of you have seen. Flea Market Flowers. I got this when I took my son to Salt Lake City for a Pokemon tournament. And I was able to go visit the Craft Center of Fine Stitchery. And I got this here. So I got the chart, and this is going to be 25 count opal white even weave. So I have that with I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see it. I really just love that opalescent. So I thought that would make it a little bit different. And this is obviously by It's So Emma. I didn't mention that. Flea Market Flowers. Love it. Haven't started it yet. I also got this at the Craft Center for Fine Stitchery, The Most Wonderful Time of the Year by Sue Hillis. This is the same fabric, I believe, that 25 count opalescent. So I love this. I think the colors are very bright, and I'm a huge fan of Christmas, so I thought this would be a fun one. That's another one. Okay, this I got this from my friend Lynn. who has an online Etsy store, and she got this for me from Market, not this year, but last year. This is Jeanette Douglas Flowers for You. I think I couldn't get the fabric that was called for on this, and I don't know if it's because it was smaller than what I wanted. So I found this, and I don't know if it's going to work, but it's garnet linen. This is a week's linen. So I just figured that if it doesn't work with some of the colors, I'll just change the colors because I'm going to do the DMC for this. So I thought this was a pretty red, and we will see how that goes. I really want to get started on this one. I've had it for a while now, and it's just kind of sitting in my stash. So I'm going to do the DMC with this as well. Okay. I don't know if I've ever mentioned how much I love Just Nan, but I love Just Nan. And I love her old samplers that she used to have. I should show you pictures. I have a couple of them framed and hanging in my house. I'm not crazy about her new like mouse things that you have to put together, but I thought this was cute. This is the Christmas sparkle bee ornament. So I did get fabric for this. This is 32 count light taupe Lugana. And this comes with the little charms that go on it. Let me take this out so that you can see it because the glare and charms are in the way. But I do love Just Nan. One of these days, I'm going to do a Just Nan kitted up because I have almost all of her old samplers just waiting to be stitched. It's like I bought them all up and then she stopped making them. So I think this is so pretty. So I have to get a start on that. I have to get a start on all of them, but I feel like I'm never going to be able to stitch all these things in my lifetime. And we're turning 50 this year. Guess I'm kind of halfway through that lifetime. Okay. What's next? Oh, okay, this is a good one. This is going to be my first thing that I've ever stitched by Sweet Wing Studio. This is God is Good. I absolutely love this. I think it's such a pretty, subtle pattern, and I like the colors are muted. So I want to get going on that. This is a leftover piece that I had. This is 28 count antique white Lugana that just, would happen to fit this piece. So I said, oh, good, I don't have to buy another piece of fabric. That's all set. And here are all my classic colorworks and gentle art, it looks like. So these are all the colors. Okay, so that one I had on 123 Stitch. I had them let me know when it was in because I couldn't wait to get it. Okay, moving right along. Here's another Cherry Hill. This is called Autumn Leaves. So a lot of autumn you're going to see in my stitching. Love that pumpkin. So for this, I have 25 count cream Lugana. I think that's going to be about the right color there. And here are some of so sometimes I'll get the colors, but then they're also used in other projects, so they might be in another project bag. But I do have all the ones that I need to start this right now. So that's Autumn Leaves. I have so much stuff, I don't know what to do next. Okay, this is really out of my, I'm gonna say out of my comfort zone, but this is different from what I've normally done in the past. And this is because Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch was going to start this, or she did start this for her birthday start. And she was doing a start along. So I said, I'm going to do this. And I ordered it and I haven't started it yet. However, I am having a discrepancy with myself over which fabric I want to use. I don't think I was able to get the called for fabric. So the first one I ordered was, I wish I could see this, but I don't have my glasses on. Excuse me. This is 36 count beige linen. When I got it, I really didn't like it. I don't know if you can see the color. Let's see if it looks better when I switch cameras. No, the light is too bright on it. But the other one I picked, which I think I'm going to like a lot better, is 36 count sand Edinburgh linen. Now, I don't know if you can see the difference in those colors, but I don't know. I think I like this. This is the sand. I just think I like this better. It has the color changes there and the dyeing. So I don't know which one I'm going to use on this, and I do want to get it started. So this is the sand, and then this is the beige. And it's really hard to pick up the color differences in the camera, but I'm still kind of debating. I'm going to use a DMC on this, and I don't know how far Liz has gotten. I know she had a pretty good start on it the last time I saw one of her videos. I have to check in on her and see where she is. Okay, this next one I debated showing, but I don't think my one girlfriend is going to watch this, but this So I was my friend's maid of honor back in, I don't know, 20 years ago. So what is that, 2003? And I was supposed to do a wedding sample for her, and I never did. But I saw this and I thought this was cute because this is almost like an anniversary piece. So this is Silver Creek Samplers built on love. Oh, you know what I didn't do? Yeah, rewind. I didn't tell you the name of this. Oh my goodness, I'm so silly. Sorry about that. This is Margaretha Schropfer, and this is by Jeanette Douglas. I'm sorry, I skipped right over the name of it. So yes, this is a reproduction sampler, which I've done samplers, but not reproduction. Okay, sorry about that. Fast forward to the next project. Ay, ay, ay. Okay, Silver Creek Samplers built on love. I think I have the called for. Yes, the stonewashed 18 count. No, but I didn't do 18 count. What did I do? This is 28 count Lugana. What did I say? Is this 28 count? Oh, I see. They used Ada when they did the model stitching. So this is the um, stonewashed by Seraphin. Stonewashed Lugana by Seraphin, 28 count. So I sent away, I don't think 123 Stitch had it. I think I got it directly from them. So this just has, the rest is DMC, but this just has 1 week's, the mocha. So I need to start this for my girlfriend Jen. Hopefully she doesn't see this because it'll ruin the surprise. But yes, I was her maid of honor 20 years ago. It was in August and they're celebrating their anniversary, so I really wanted to do something for her. This is another market. Um, I can't get this open. This is another market release from last year, not from this year. I got this one from Lynn as well. Her store is Pinny and Twinny, I think is how you say it. So This is the Day by Plum Street Samplers. I have not stitched one by them yet, so this will be my first one. This or the raccoon one. I don't know which one I start first. I will start first. I'm going to do this on 28 count graceful gray linen. So hopefully the colors will work out good on this. If not, I'll switch them out. And I do have some of it is Classic Colorworks Weeks and the other is DMC. So I have, of course, I have the DMC and these are the colors that are supposed to go in it along with the DMC. So that is my This Is the Day. Every time I see that, I have the song in my head from church from when I was little. Okay, I have another Carolyn Manning here. I picked this one up on 123 Stitch. I think this is beautiful. Starlight on Water. And I love that this one is not a full coverage like the other one I'm working on. And I picked up for this one, this is a 28 count antique white cashel linen. And that's going to be DMC. That's why there's no flosses in here. So that one. Another Cherry Hill, and I'm going to take it out of the plastic so we can see it. I think I got this one at the same time that I got the first one. So this is Sherman again. This is Sweaters Please. I love this. I love these colors. They're so pretty. It's going to be the same fabric, the smoky, what is this now again? This is smoky white Lugana. Same thing. So they'll all match each other. So hopefully if they're all stitched together, they will all match. There's only one in here because I think the other colors are in the other project. It's all the same color to call for. Cherry Hill Stitchery. I just love her designs. So that's another one. Okay. We're probably about halfway through these kitted up projects. I don't know when I think I'm going to have time to do all this stuff, but Country Cottage Needleworks. I don't remember where I got this one. Probably 123 Stitch. I love it. Merry Christmas, my dear. This has Brown Bear, and the rest I think are going to be DMCs. Oh, there's Licorice Red and Lemongrass, and I'm using those in another project, which is why they're not in here right now. I'm gonna do this on the called for. I don't know if you can see it here. The Petty Point. This is 32 count Petty Point raw and white Belfast linen. So that is the called for, I believe. And I'm looking forward to stitching this one. Love Country Cottage. Love them. All right, I got another Cherry Hill. Told you there's a lot of them. This one is printed off. This is a PDF file. I go right to her Etsy page and get them. This is Watermelon Cottage. I can't talk. I almost said college. Watermelon College. I love the colors on this. They're very pretty. So I should probably do that now while it's summer. This one is going to be on 28 count Mushroom Lugana. And here are, I think yes, it's just ladybug and steamed broccoli, and the rest are going to be DMC. That's a pretty, I really like that color. I love anything, even like lipsticks. I try to get like a watermelon color. I think it's pretty. Okay, so let's go. I'm making another mess like last time. Here's my drawn thread. I got this on 123 Stitch a while ago. This is Little Bits of Christmas. I'm probably going to do, there's all different configurations. I'm probably going to do this one, the one that's shown here. I've got my specialty um, threads here, what's needed. And then what am I doing? I think this is the called for color. This is 28 count summer khaki cashel linen. So I usually prefer Lugana, but for this one I really wanted it to match the picture, so um I went with the called for fabric with the linen. I love drawn thread. I really do more of their things. Oh, we are getting near the end here because I'm getting to my monthly Quakers. So I have April, May, June are done. July is in progress, and I do have, it's gonna take a second, the other months, they're all kitted up and ready to go. I'm using 36 count platinum Edinburgh linen for every single one so that they all match each other, which is silly because they're not going to be displayed together. But I have January, February, March, and then I said I'm working on July. So let me go to August, September, October, November, and December, which is my favorite. That's my birthday month. So this one I'm using the colors in other things, but I do have all of what I need, all of these. So those are my From the Heart Needle Art by Wendy, all of her monthly Quakers, which are so pretty. Those are all ready to go. Kit it up. This one, I was going to do this for my other friend Jen. I have a lot of friends named Jen. My mom used to say, "Which Jen?" when my mom was alive, and I'd say, "Gotta tell you something about Jen. Which Jen?" My friend Jen loves England as I do, and she really loves the royal family. So I was going to do this coronation. What's the actual name of this? Royal Coronation. It's by Caterpillar Cross Stitch. Um, I really want to stitch this for her. I just haven't had a chance to yet. This is that same um Ada that I got on Amazon. This gray 14, I think yeah, it's 14. Is it 14 or 16? It might be 16. I don't know, but I really want to get this done for her. I know she would really like it. She was a big fan of the Queen, and now she's continuing with Charles. So one of these days I'll get to this. This is going to be DMC as well. Not getting this in here very easily. Sorry. Okay. We're getting a little closer to the end here. Bear with me. Oh, this is going to be a couple Cherry Hills in a row. I had gotten all of these off her Etsy, and then I just finally got the fabric for them. It's pretty. Make pretty things. Cherry Hill Stitchery again. Really like this one. I'm going to do this one on, this is white, 28 count white Joblin. So, and this is going to be all DMC. So they're not in here, like I said, because they're in their respective boxes until I need them. This pile is going to fall over in a second. Where's Oreo? If Oreo comes in here, I'd like to show you that's my dog. That's my baby. He's sleeping right now, I think. This one is very cute. We Can Build a Snowman by Cherry Hill Stitchery. I really like this. Very festive. This is going to be my first time using Vintage Country Mocha. I know this is a popular fabric, but I've just never used it before. Mine is 25 count. Is that what's called for on this? Yep. So it's the called for, and it's by Zweigert. And this is going to use Onyx and Louisiana Hot Sauce by Weeks. They're not in here because I'm using those on other things right now. More Cherry Hill. I pretty much bought everything from her that I really liked, so I have a bunch of them right now. The next one is Joy. How cute is that? I really love that. The little hat. This one is going to be on 28 count white Joblin. The only specialty on this is Louisiana hot sauce, and the rest is DMC. Okay. It's another one. Grateful. I did her, oh, I didn't show you guys that. I had finished one of her patterns. It was called Love, and it had this gingham on the top, and I really had fun stitching that. I think that's just, I don't know why. So this one is Grateful. This uses DMC only, and this is going to be on 28 count antique white Lugana. I love my Lugana. And I love these colors and all these patterns. I just wish there was more, whoops. I just wish there was more time in the day to stitch, you know? Unfortunately, I have to work. Okay, what is my next one? Next, Cherry Hill, Frosty Days, and Warm Hearts. That one's really cute. This is going to be on 28 count lamb's wool Jobelin. That's a pretty good match. Oh, that is the called for, which is why it matches well, because I used the called for. Or I will be using it. I bought the called for. We're getting near the end, guys. Okay, so my next Cherry Hill is Merry Christmas. Love that snowman. Really, really cute. This one has Cayenne by Weeks and Monkey Grass. And this is going to be on 30 count Portobello linen. Pretty Christmas colors. Next Cherry Hill. Is this the last Cherry Hill? I'm not sure yet. Snow is falling, hot cocoa is calling. Really love this one. This one I'm going to be, I just decided this the other night. I used to be part of the Be Stitch Me Fabric of the Month Club, and I had to stop only because I had so much fabric and I wasn't finding a use for it. But this doesn't give me a color. It just says 577. But I think it's very pretty. It's opalescent. It kind of reminds me of hot chocolate a little bit. I just want to take it out so you can see it without the glare. Um, I love the Be Stitch Me fabrics. I really do. It's just that I have so many of them. You know how that goes. So, isn't that pretty? And it's got the opalescent. So I think that'll look nice together. I should start this one soon. I really like it a lot. Okay. That might have been my last Cherry Hill. We shall see. This is a PDF that I recently printed out, and well, I printed it out a while ago. I just haven't started it. This is called Like a Cherry Blossom. I don't know if you guys have seen this. This is by Stitches Through the Years. And I'm going to do, if I can find it, Felicia of Mouse Potato Designs has she published, it should be in here because I printed it. Here it is. She published her conversions. So this was originally supposed to be on, let's see if I can find it. Oh, I didn't print that out because I'm not using those colors. It was supposed to be on more of a neutral, but I didn't print out that page because I want to use this. So she did it on a blue, and then her color changes are listed. And I just think it's so pretty. So the only blue that I had that I thought matched, the other ones that I had were a little green, too green. This is Whimsical by Be Stitch Me. This is not opalescent. It might be a little bit darker than hers, but I still think it's pretty color. I do have all of these colors. I just don't have them in here. Do I have them in here? I have some of them in here. So I don't know how they're going to look on this blue, but we shall see. And if they don't look good, I'll change them up. You know, these are just some of them. Like I said, they're not all in here. But I'm looking forward to this. I just think this is such a pretty design. This I got on Etsy. Stitches Through the Years is the company. This is going to be $199 by $248, so it's a pretty big project. But I think it's a really beautiful one. I think I only have one more kitted up project to show you, which honestly I think is enough because we can never stitch all these things in a million years. This is but this is a PDF I got from Primrose Cottage. Just a cute little. I really like this Mayflowers. I think it's a very pretty. It's a monthly mini by Katie, and I have. This is the last time we met. I showed you the ornament I made from that cross stitch magazine, and this fabric was left over from that. I've graduated to painter's tape instead of masking tape. I don't know if that's any better, but I think that'll look pretty on there. So this is all ready to go. I'm going to use the DMCs. I feel like this calls for one. Where's the other page? I guess I didn't print. Oh no, it's on the bottom. It calls for Punchberry. So this pretty purple here is that Gentle Art? Gentle Art Punchberry. I have it. It's just not in this package right now. So let me go back to where you can see me. Okay, those are all my kitted up projects, and now I have a big pile on the table to go through. Um, I don't know if I could ever stitch all that. And then I have all the other patterns that haven't been kitted up yet. So I showed you those last week. I'm gonna move on to my haul. I'm a Diet Coke fiend. I'm trying to get off of it, but I can't. I'm addicted to it. It's the only vice I have. I don't smoke. I don't really drink alcohol. Once in a while, I'll have a glass of wine. Diet Coke. That's my thing. Um, just that Mayflowers, that was 14 count Ada, light blue, and it was the Charles Craft brand. I had a little list of everything. Okay, I'm going to move on to my haul, and I'm not sure where to start with this. Let me show you this really quick. This is my, can you see that? This is my cross stitch folder. It's very well worn. I wanted to tell everybody how, just in case you're looking for a way to keep track of things, this is how I keep track of what threads I have. So this is the week's inventory list from their website. So I print it out. It's got like 3 pages, I think, or 2 pages. And as I get in one of their colors, I'll check it off so that I know I have it. Let me get my glasses so I can even see what I'm telling you. And then if I have like carrot, I have like 2 or 3, so I'll write a little 2 in there. Can you see that? Oh, wrong way. Because I think a lot of people lately, especially on that Cross Stitch Unlimited group, have been asking like, how do you keep track of this stuff? So I showed people. So this is the classic colorwork sheet. This came right from their website. I guess this is for shops maybe to keep track, but it works for me. And can you tell I love classic colorworks? I have so many of them now. So I have that. This is the Gentle Art. I just kind of put a little check by it. I have 4 baby spinach. I have a lot of projects that are using that. So I just keep track of them that way. And then sometimes I'll call my son. I'll be at work doing an order. Like, can you get the folder and tell me if I have these? And he's like, really? I got to sit through and go through all this and tell you. Threadworks. I just recently have gotten some of those, so now I have theirs. And then this DMC chart. I believe I got this on Etsy for like $1 or $2. But it's great because I can keep track of I mean, I have them all, obviously, but I can put 2, 3. I know how many I have. So I just wanted to show that because I know sometimes people are asking, how do you keep track of this stuff? I showed last time that I keep them on bobbins in the oh, there's my address. Whoops. Um, I keep them on bobbins in my little craft boxes. Okay, so I guess first I'm going to show you, and let me preface this. Let me go back to me for a second. Let me preface this by saying I'm about to show the Primrose Cottage Sip and Stitch box that just came out. If you have not gotten yours yet, either skip past this or stop. I don't want to give anything away, but it's been a week now, so I think we're allowed to talk about it. Somebody was saying today that people were putting it on Instagram, so hopefully I'm not going to get in trouble for this, but I'm going to show you what came in the box. First is like a little card that tells you what's on the box. And then the pattern. Are you ready? I'm going to show the pattern, not the chart, but the pattern. So if you don't want to see it, don't look. This is a honeybee Quaker. How cute is that? I'm not a huge fan of bees. I actually really don't like bees because when they sting me, my arm like blows up and I'm a little bit allergic, but they're cute to look at. And I don't know if you could see the colors better if I switch the camera again. But really pretty colors here. And here's the nice thing about this is they sent the floss pack. So these are the colors. And they did not supply, that's right, they did not supply the fabric, but I did order fabric and I'm going to be using 25 count white Lugana, which is in my next package of hauls I want to show you. So they sent this. They sent the finishing kit if you want to make the pillow the way they show it here. So it's got the backing fabric and I know they use felt on the back of their pillows, and then this is the trim. Really cute. They sent bee stickers. I'll show you these, they're really cute. I really want to put this on my car, but I don't know how it would weather. I would rather bee stitching. How cute is that? This is Be Nice or Buzz Off. Happy Bee. Oh, Be Happy, Humble, and Kind. If I could read it the right way. And these are just a cute little cutout stickers. So that came with it. And then, of course, the the major part of this is the mug. Really, really cute. It's like a porcelain, and they did say it can go in the dishwasher and the microwave, but I'll probably just hand wash it. I'm not a coffee drinker, so I can use it for my milk and cookies or whatever. But that's the sip and stitch box. So that was real fun to get. Like you didn't know what it was going to be. So it was a nice surprise. And the reason I showed you this first is because it led to some of my 1, 2, 3 stitch haul. Um, can I just tell you, getting this. This is great. I look forward to my 1, 2, 3 stitch packages coming. And the reason I saved that is because that more beads that go along with well, it doesn't go with it, but it's similar. This is like the sticker, the I would rather be stitching. So I ordered this from 1, 2, 3 Stitch, and it's probably the same colors in the floss pack, so that'll be good. I'm gonna use it's all DMCs. And look, look at all my fabric. Got some flosses that I needed. Um, so it's gonna be this white. One of these is it. There's a few different ones here because I have a couple different projects I was kind of kidding up here. But it's the 25 count. It's this one. The 25 count white is gonna be for that sip and stick project. I love getting 1, 2, 3 Stitch. I mean, they just send the most awesome things. And then I showed you last time, I don't have it in front of me, but my Raccoon Ravel by Plum Street is going to go on this. This is 25 count Stormy Clouds Lugana. So pretty. So I'm getting ready to do those things. Here's some more Vintage Country Mocha. I forgot what I ordered this for right now, but I figured it was good to have. I got a bunch of it because I know there's a lot of things that are called for. Oh, I know what I was going to use it on. I was going to use it on the Mistletoe Kisses by Erica Michaels. So that's what that's for. And then, oh, okay, so these are for another project, which I'm about to show you that I got when I was down the shore. So kitting up all this stuff. Oh, and there's one more thing. I found this pattern. I really like Tra La La, and I gotta put this stuff away because it's going to be everywhere. The last time we met, I showed you my finish, the Louisou Solar Branch, which is the bird on the branch. And I kind of fell in love with them, so I got this now. This is alphabet. I guess it's violet alphabet. Is if I want, oops, if I want to say it in English. How pretty is that? I just think that is adorable. So I got one of my white fabrics in that package is going to be for this. So this is the other pattern that I purchased from 1, 2, 3 Stitch. I just love getting their stuff in the mail. I'm going to be so busy. Okay. My last bit of call, let me give you my face again. So when we went to Ocean City, New Jersey is about 2.5 hours south of me. I'm in North Jersey. And I knew that there was a cross stitch shop in Cape May. Cape May is about 40 minutes from Ocean City. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to take a day. My son stayed with his friends in the pool, and I drove down to Cape May. And this shop was the sweetest shop. I loved it so much. The women there were so nice. Okay, I just want to make sure I give you the right names because they were the sweetest women. They were helping me. Oh, that reminds me. Where is that other project I was going to complain about? I was going to complain about one. Um, Donna, Connie, and Sharon. Sharon is the owner of the store. Such a wonderful woman. I enjoyed these people. I was like, I wish I lived close enough where I could come and see you guys all the time. I did a little shop tour. So at the end of this video, I'm going to insert the little videos that I took. They had so many beautifully stitched projects on their walls. I think she said they've been open for 20 something years, if I remember correctly. Really welcoming, really wonderful people. What's that? Did I bring it in here? So one of my whips that I was going to tell you about, that I think I showed it last week, is my can I not bring it out here? It's my cross stitch camp project. And I'm very frustrated with it because the colors did not come out the way they're supposed to. And I don't have it here. I'm probably so frustrated with it. I just didn't bring it out here. But I will tell you about it. So the colors weren't matching. And when I went into the shop in Cape May, is called Stitch by Stitch. Love this little store. And when I went in there, I was telling these women, can you help me? I need to find threads that match the actual picture. And they were very helpful. I really should go get that. I'll show it at the end because I don't want to get up right now. The project is called Garden Path. It's by Annalie Waite. It's beautiful. But for some reason, I'm using all the called for flosses and it doesn't look anything like the picture. And I fell in love with the picture, with the colors in the picture. So they were helping me try to match it up. They were very helpful. And the whole project just aggravated me, and I haven't picked it up since. So I guess I'm not making this month's cross stitch camp. I tried. Sorry, Sherry. Sherry is, Sherry is the Colorado cross stitcher, and she runs the cross stitch camp. It's a virtual, fun little thing for everybody to play along. Here's my bag from Stitch by Stitch. I picked up this apple fritter just because I thought it was pretty. I don't even need it for anything, but I just want to show you. It's, sometimes you see a color and you're just taken with it, and I just think so. I just bought that just because thought it was pretty. This is their business card. If you ever get a chance to head down to Cape May, New Jersey, Stitch by Stitch, ugh, they were such nice ladies, and I really enjoyed my time there. Um, okay, what else did I get? Oh, where is the? Why do I do this to myself? The thing I wanted to show you is not here, so I will be right back. Stand by. Okay, I'm back. I figured when I was gonna go get the thing I wanted to show you, I would grab my baby. This is my Oreo. He's my 12-year-old Havanese, right? This is mommy's little boy. And I figured I would introduce him to everybody since we hadn't done that yet, right? Where's my good puppy? Mama loves you. If you know anything about Havanese, they're like Velcro dogs, meaning he is always by my side, by my feet, by the side of the bed, wherever I am. He's usually there, right? Show everybody your pretty face. Look, show everybody your face. That's my boy. He just turned 12 in June, and September 1st will be 12 years since we've had him, right? Yes, that's my baby. Yes, that's mommy's baby. Okay, say goodbye now. Say goodbye, everyone. Okay, that's my Oreo cookie. He's my baby. Anyway, so the reason I didn't have the pattern in front of me is because I was ordering the threads to go with it. So let me show you. Very excited. My Country Cottage Needleworks Beach Boardwalk. So I'm finally going to start this. Whoops. And I figured getting this while I was on vacation was appropriate. I didn't care for the called for fabric in person. It's pretty in the picture, but in person it was a little too dull for me. Witchell's 32 count star sapphire linen. And I saw it in person. They had it. I actually don't think they had a piece big enough for what I needed it for because I do plan on doing them all in a row. So instead, I found this pretty blue. This is Rogue 28 count clouds, right? So this is going to be, oh, and they give you a needle. This is going to be big enough to do all 7 in a row. So I really like this. I think it's going to be very pretty. I'm excited to start on it. And all of those, or a lot of those threads in my 1, 2, 3 stitch order are for this. So I picked this up. Hopefully it'll be okay on this color. I picked this up at Stitch by Stitch in Cape May. And they were lovely. I love those ladies. I wish I could go back and see them again, but from here it's probably over 3 hours. So here's the exciting thing. I was telling them that I'm doing this now, that I'm doing a Flosstube channel. They seemed very excited about it. And they, Connie, who is now following me on Instagram, and now she's following my YouTube also. She already watched my first video, which was really nice. Sharon, the owner, was very sweet, and she gave me this. I don't know if you can see it. I'm going to switch the camera so you can see it better. Her late husband designs this. This is a little kit. It's a lighthouse, and it says Cape May. And she gave this to me, donated it for me to give away on my channel. So this is going to be my first giveaway. I'm really excited about it. If you could like and subscribe and leave me a comment with the word lighthouse in it, you'll be entered to win this. It's really cute. It's got the threads in there and the little fabric. And I think it was so nice that her husband designed that for her. I think she said he passed about 5 years ago, which is very sad. She was such a lovely woman, the owner. And one day I'll get back there to visit them. They were so nice to me. So that leads me to, I went and got this while I had my little hiatus to go get that pattern. Of course I don't have the picture because it fell out. But Yeah. So this is that. I'm gonna have to insert a picture so you can see what I originally stitched. Focus. The butterflies on this are supposed to be purple. And when I stitched it, it was like almost like a dark pink, and I was not happy. So this is the new, I think this is called Lavender Potpourri. So I can put something behind it. So this is the new color that they helped me find. But I was just so aggravated with the whole situation that I haven't picked it up again. But I want to because it's a very pretty project. So the cover picture is on my floor in my bedroom. I know exactly where it is. I will insert the picture so you can see what this is supposed to look like. Garden Path by Annalie Waite. So I will pick it up again. Just the whole situation with the wrong colors bothered me, but it is pretty and I do want to do it. It's just not going to be, it's not going to be in time for cross stitch camp. Well, I tried. So yeah, I think that is everything that I was going to talk about. The only thing I didn't do is I didn't show you my other cat, Stormy Night with a K, like Jordan Knight. Did you guys used to be New Kids fans? I've been a New Kids on the Block fan for like 34 years or something like that. And Jordan Knight was my favorite. So when I got Stormy, I named her Stormy, and her middle name is Knight, like Jordan Knight. I know I'm silly. Speaking of the New Kids, since they've gotten back together, I've been on 6 of their cruises and more concerts than I can count. And when I see Donnie Wahlberg, he says, "Hey, Dory, how are you?" Which my 14-year-old self still can't believe that. Donnie got to know me very well because my ex-husband used to come with me to see them. And Donnie likes when the husbands come because it's usually all women. So he knows me, he knows my ex-husband, and he knows my son Eddie. There's my son Eddie. I know I mentioned him last time, but I'll mention him every time because he's the best. And that's him when he was little. That's us Christmas, and then this is another Christmas when he was little. The flag behind me was from my dad. When my dad passed away, he was a Marine. So that's his flag that they gave to us. My mom was living with me when she passed away, so she had the flag, so I kept it here with me. Um, whoops, it's my dad. I miss my dad very much. He's been gone. It'll be 5 years this Christmas. It's my dad. And my mom, I have a picture here. It's my mom. And she's been gone 3 years this Christmas. For some reason, we keep losing people in the month of December. But I miss my parents terribly. I don't know how I'm doing it without them, but I'm doing it. Um, my mom lived here with me until she passed away. Oh, that reminds me. I'm going to show you one more thing. I stitched this for my mother years ago. And when she came to live with me, I brought it back with me. And this, I figured out, came from an ornament magazine. I asked online, I said, "Does anybody know where this came from? Because I can't find the pattern in my stash." It's because it was in a magazine. So I made this, oh my gosh, probably 25 years ago is my guess, because it was way before my son was born. This is my first pillow that I ever did a finish in a pillow. But my mother loved angels. This is all beaded. You see the beads here? Very proud of this, and I'm very glad that I took it back with me when she came to live with me. What happened was my father passed away, and my mom had COPD and emphysema, and we couldn't leave her alone. So I brought her home with me and grabbed this on the way out. Oh, did you see my pajamas? I have pajama bottoms on. Anyway, I think that's everything for tonight. Let me check my list. I didn't say the date. Today is Wednesday, July 26th, 2023. Today is the other cat that I was talking about is her 4th birthday. I wanted to show her to you, but I don't know if she'll come. She doesn't like to be held like the other cat does, but I'm gonna try. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm probably gonna have to do this very quick because she really doesn't like to be held. But this is my Stormy. Happy birthday! This is my Stormy girl. She turns 4 today. She's not happy with me right now. Can you say hi to everyone? Let them see your pretty face. Let them see your pretty face. These kittens, I got them 3 weeks before my mom passed away. They were in my vet's office, and they were in this big cage together. They're not related sisters. They were just bonded together. And nobody was taking them. And I'm like, it's been 2 months and they're still in this cage. And I said, let me meet them. So we went, oh, she doesn't like it. We went in the room and I met them and I said, all right, I'll be back in an hour. I gotta go get a litter box. Right? That's my girl? Okay. So that's my Stormy. I had to introduce you guys to her. So those are my three animals and my son. We all live here together in my condo. I think that's it. I think that's everything. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so excited to be here with you guys. I'm sorry it took me so long to do another video. It involves putting makeup on and getting everything ready, and I finally did it. But it's been exciting to see everybody watching. I think I have like 1,400 views on my last video, which is crazy. But it's exciting to see that number go up and the nice comments that I get from people. And I'm really looking forward to going to the stitching retreats and meeting some of you in person, because I don't have, my friends don't stitch. So it's fun to connect with people this way. I have a really big mess to clean up on my table now, but I think it's worth it. Hopefully, I remembered to show you everything that I had. And like I said, we're going to do that giveaway for that lighthouse. The lighthouse, it's a little kit. So, like I said, leave a message for me under this video with the word lighthouse. From what I've learned from other Flosstubers, you have to be 18 years old and you have to live in the US, I guess, right? I don't know. I guess I could ship it internationally if somebody internationally wins. Sorry, there was a fly or something. So yes, so thanks again for watching. I will see you guys again soon. Hopefully it won't be too long in between. Thanks again. I'll see you guys soon. Bye.